Maureen Reader, reading my story, Chasing Rainbows. Chapter 17. Choices and Sweet Encounters. She waved as she spotted Joseph waiting on the other side. She ran towards him and he gathered her into his arms. Their lips met in a lingering kiss, and they were both breathless as they drew apart. He smiled down upon her. "Let's walk," he said, reaching for her hand. As they strolled along by the river, Joseph told her how he must return the next morning to his home in Great Harwood. "Much as I loathe to leave you, sweetheart, I must speak with Victoria urgently upon this matter. I have to explain how I feel, try to make her understand how futile it is for us to remain together. I doubt that she will understand, but it may not come as a great surprise, and I'm quite prepared for tears and tribulations. It's not going to be easy, that's for sure," he admitted. Jess tucked her arm in his as they walked along. "I know, Joseph. I'm not expecting you to perform miracles. Goodness only knows it's hard enough for all concerned," she told him. "Above all, there's your little boy to think of. You must not lose contact with him, whatever happens." There was compassion in her voice as she reflected upon her own barren childhood. Joseph squeezed her hand gently. "I know, love. I must protect Francis at all costs. I only hope Victoria does not hinder my rights to see him. She might try to turn him against me." There was a rueful note in his voice. Jess shook her head. "You must never allow that to happen at any cost," she stressed, trepidation in her eyes. They came to a halt and his arm encircled her shoulders as he smiled down upon her, adoration in his eyes. "Hey, lass, this is a sorry state of affairs. But don't you worry. I promise the boy's welfare will be my priority," he assured her. Jess gave a small sigh of relief. He gently tilted her face towards his and kissed her fondly. "You do my heart good, Jess. Yet I must go soon. You do understand, my love," he said softly. He felt her tremble in his arms. "You know I do, but I'm so afraid you won't come back," she murmured. He held her trembling body close, soothing her with his words. "I will return, my angel, and I promise to make things right for us." He cradled her in his arms, kissing her eager lips, his mouth caressing the milky softness of her throat until she ached with desire. Somehow she found the strength to push him away gently. "I think I shall ravish you here and now," he teased. But his eyes were filled with intense passion, making her blush with pleasure as her pretty face dissolved with merriment. "Indeed, you will have to catch me first, though." And she was off, running, while he gave chase. Both breathless, he caught up with her by an old weeping willow tree and pinned her up against it. She was flushed from the chase, and he thought she had never looked lovelier. "You're an enchanting little tease, that's what you are," he grinned. "And you're the devil in disguise, so you are," she retorted. But she could not hide her pleasure as his lips claimed hers, sending shivers of delight through her. When at last they broke apart, she leaned her head against his shoulder, her heart beating wildly as he held her close. "I think I should take you home before I get carried away by your charms," he whispered softly in her ear. Arms linked around one another, they slowly retraced their steps along by the river and crossed over the old stone bridge. Joseph held her close in a warm embrace as Sarah's cottage came into view. Then he tilted her face towards his and kissed her tenderly. Every fibre in his being ached to leave her, and yet he knew he must go. I think it's best we part here, sweetheart. Much as I hate to leave you, I must go, he told her. She gazed up at him with the sweetest expression upon her face. I know. Oh, but how I shall miss you so. Tears trembled in her eyes as she fought to control her emotions. He held her hands tightly in his, pressing them against his lips. And I'm going to miss you, darling, more than you will ever know, he told her, his voice hoarse with emotion. But I promise you it will not be for long. When I return, we will be together for always. Nothing will ever come between us again. She nodded, unable to speak, her face wistful. He hugged her close, and then he was gone. Jess watched him disappear through the dense woodland.